All right, today's drawing objective is just to take some simple shapes and think about how to actually push them and what pushing the shapes really means. So let's get into this. All right, when pushing shapes, we can just take some simple shapes. If we just want to maybe just start off with a square, we might, let me just switch my brush here. We might start off with a triangle shape through here. Okay, we might start off with just a circle shape, get a circle shape. So we're just really playing around with these three different shapes. And now it's just a matter of just trying to push these. So whenever we're putting together characters and developing characters, that's what we're just trying to do, is just manipulate those shapes. So the idea that I still have four corners going with this particular square, I still want to maintain those four corners, but now I can just start to change that shape. So in this sense, what I'm doing is I'm just starting to take that square and I'm stretching it and I'm pulling it in that long direction. I may have it wide up top here and take this side through there, and almost maybe even just think about bending it just a little bit. Imagine that you're just starting just to take a coat wire or anything else and just start to manipulate and bend that shape. So as I'm doing this, this is where I can just start to create just multiple different shapes, just still taking that same concept. It's still a nice, clean, clear shape, and that's what we're playing with. The same thing, I can take this triangle. I'm still taking that triangle, but maybe I just want to manipulate it a little bit more, and now I'm going to make just more of a boomerang shape. Notice how I'm not just cutting it straight down the middle and making it even. I can just start to shift it off to the side, but what I'm not doing is taking a shape and just starting to go in like this and saying, okay, that's my shape, and I'm pushing that triangle. That just becomes a little bit more of a mess. I might even just take that shape and just put it at a complete angle, doing something like this. I might take that shape and start to manipulate it in a shape like this. Okay, so there's a lot of different ways I can start pushing and manipulating this exact shape, and that's what I want you to play around with as you work on this exercise, is just taking that shape and just starting to move it around, meanwhile maintaining that essence of what that shape is. It that, like, it still feels like it fits within that family. So here I can take this and imagine that I'm taking that oval and I've just squashed that shape, or maybe I'm going to take this oval and I'm going to make that longer. I'm squashing it in this direction. It's like taking a rubber band and manipulating it. I may take it and just move it around like this. This could all of a sudden become a nice mouth shape if I wanted it to be, if I was manipulating that. I would keep in mind I'm still keeping those nice soft edges all the way around. I might take a shape and make it look a little bit more of a peanut shape in that direction. So there's a lot of different ways that we can take these shapes and start to manipulate it. And that's what I want you to think about as you're working on just pushing your shapes here. Just put together a page of manipulating that and get comfortable moving your arm around and see what happens. All right? Have fun.